the best session of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 I've ever had. My own teammate. Shot my own teammate in the back of the head. That is not an exaggeration. Oh my God. Every single match, I was in like the top 3. Oh my God. And I had a positive kill death ratio. I don't even want to look at my kill death ratio because I know it's terrible. I know I'm doing awful. Sometimes I had 2 times, almost 3 times kill death ratio. I was absolutely positively tearing it up today.
First off, let me kick off by saying hello, everybody. My apologies for a very short amount of videos I guess I have been putting out lately. Unlike DSP over here, you know, the successful streamer who could play every game phenomenally. Well, as we just saw right there in that first 30 seconds of this video, this is actually posted, funny enough, on Livestream Fail. You know, that same subreddit that the head mod went on a huge rant about, saying, how can we improve the subreddit? How can we improve LSF? Well, I think we have our answer right here. It's screen capturing and clipping and just making some incredible DSP content. I absolutely love it. So big shout out to whoever did this. I also got to give a big thank you to Duty Streams for even mentioning this in their video. I'll provide a link to their video in the description as well. Any videos that I ever show in my videos, unless it is from a restreamer, if it's from a clip artist, if it's from the direct person, I will always acknowledge wherever my videos come from, since, let's be real here, if it isn't obvious enough, I am a working full-time adult and I have 0 time to really sit down and watch a shit ton of videos, shit ton of streams and everything, and just post them up online by doing some beautiful editing, beautiful clips, you know, how a lot of detractors do their things. I think DSP probably has one of the biggest detractor lineups out of a lot of other locales, I will say. I don't think I've ever seen so many channels dedicated just towards DSP directly. Off the time I had, I know I mentioned them already, but Duty Streams, definitely a big one. You also have the likes of Raw Phil, I believe Memeology, I think, is another one on there, and Snort Hogan. So it really goes to show you the level of trollery. Yes, if that's not even a word, I am copyrighting that word right now. Let's put it in the dictionary, everybody. A lot of trollery going on in the DSP realm. And this one was actually posted on Livestream Fail, as I mentioned a little bit ago. It's incredible to finally see actual content that people would care about in Livestream Fail to bring people onto there. I'm looking at the post right now, and again, if you want to check it out as well, again, link in the video.
I'm so sorry. I had.
I'm looking at the post right now, and link is also going to be down in the video as well. It's sitting at 16K upvotes right now, which is
essentially
which is amazing. And you know what? Big congrats to Opposite Ad 7318 for taking the time to clip this entire stream, this part of the daily wrap, and linking up together with his Black Ops Call of Duty 7 live stream. And when I tell you DSP was not happy about this, oh man, he went full mask off, as we will see in the next video in this video. But I figured, instead of me rambling on and on right now, let's at least just keep watching this video of this clip and everything, because we got to give Opposite Ad 7318 the credit that's due to clip such an amazing video.
LMG. What an idiot. Yo, he walked right by me. It sucks. My mouse hit the side here. I gotta move. My mouse hit the side and I couldn't aim. But even when I was swapping to my alternate, my handgun, to do that daily challenge, when I was trying to do things, just basically everything was kicking ass. Seriously. Oh my God. I can't see. Oh my God, that guy's just spraying and it wouldn't show his name, so I couldn't aim for him. I was just going crazy. And the thing is, people that were there were cheering for me and were like, yeah, good job. And the attendance was good. But during the entire time I played Call of Duty, that was 3 hours of Black Ops 7 today, I only got like $20 of support. That's not an exaggeration. It was like 3 hours of gameplay, $20 of support. No one supports Call of Duty. Seriously, it's bad. It's to the point now where, like, I've tried playing Black Ops 7 so much.
We don't need to hear DSP ramble on and on right now about low support in Black Ops 7. The man who is successful again. He loves to say he's successful. He loves to say that he has accomplished so much in life and then gets upset when he can only make $20 on Black Ops 7. And quick side tangent. I have never played Black Ops or Call of Duty since, what was it? Black Ops, I want to say Black Ops 3 was my last Call of Duty game I've ever played. And was there a Fallout collab in the Black Ops 7? I mean, because I was looking at this and I saw the Vault outfit, like the Vault Tech outfit from Fallout, which I think is cool. I will say that. I have my own opinions on Fallout, and this is not the kind of video for that. This is the kind of video just to watch somebody like Phil, who thinks they're successful and everything, and just, point and laugh and everything. I'm sure I've already said this before in a multitude of my other videos, but I worked my ass off to be where I'm at, and I'm very happy to be where I'm at, and I'm very grateful. I don't have to rely on that, and I don't mean this in a negative connotation either. I don't have to rely on the supports of a stream to help me make some money and everything. $20 in 3 hours, man, that is even less than minimum wage nowadays. I believe the minimum wage right now, and this is very unfortunate, but I think it's only $8 on a federal level in the US, I believe. Where I live, I believe minimum wage is about $15 now, $16, something like that. And to hear somebody like DSP complain, I streamed for 3 hours and I only got $20 of support. No. Phil, I know you're not going to watch this. I know that other detractors have already said this about your situation as well. Go get a part-time job. Go do something that's going to give you some kind of monetary value where you don't have to rely on support from all these streamers and everything, all these people watching you, because let's be real here at this point, especially with what we're about to see in the next video, that support's basically dried up, and whoever still supports you to this point either loves the abuse, loves the idea of it being a, what's the word? Makes it look like it wants to be in a dominatrix kind of relationship with you, DSP. And I'm not exaggerating either. The level of vulgarity, the level of not the hard R you're thinking of, but the other hard R is insane in the next clip. And it's only 30 seconds long, which makes it even funnier. Because yes, DSP did see this clip. He is aware this clip exists on livestream film. And the best part about all of this is not only has his usual detractors cover this, Asmongold, the same person who DSP drunk message at 3 a.m. however many months ago for a single collaboration, watched it as well, and DSP was so upset about it. Sorry, it's hard for me to really take a lot of things seriously in this coming from this guy's mouth. It's very hard to take a lot of things that he says seriously. And part of me feels bad to do this kind of stuff to somebody like him, because I would never wish ill harm. I would never want anybody to be in a shitty situation. What I mean by that is, if you're able to get yourself out of a shitty situation, do it. That's where my level of compassion kind of is thrown out the window. If you're physically able, if you're mentally able, if you're able to get yourself out of a shitty situation, go do it. Don't keep relying on other people. Don't keep doing, whatever you're doing right now, because clearly it is not working. And I speak that from personal experience. I don't want to get too in-depth about my personal life on here, because obviously the kind of content I do talk about on here is very controversial. And I know that. But one brain cell army knows how it is to hit rock bottom, climb back out of it, and see a brighter light in the future. And DSP, I really hope you do find it, because, man, after this next clip, there is no going back for you as far as I'm concerned of any level of compassion I could give you. And before I start the next clip, I hope you're ready for this. It's going to be the entire length of the video in one shoot, and then we'll just, laugh about it, discuss about it afterwards.
Understand something about Reddit, okay? The people who sit on Reddit reading it all day are retarded. All right? Clip this and put it on Reddit for me, okay? Hello, Reddit readers. Hi, everyone who sits on Reddit all day reading it. You're retarded. Normal people don't sit on Reddit all day watching out of context crap and think that it's fact and talk about it and make it go viral. No one cares. You're a loser. You'll always be a loser. That's why you sit on Reddit all day. Enjoy your live stream fails. I'll sit here making content, making money, and having a great time with my audience, and you can get bent. There you go. Put that on Reddit. All right? Cool. That's where it should belong. Right there on the front page of Reddit. Me telling them how it is.
You heard it here first, folks. If you're on Reddit, you are mentally retarded. I told you, DSP drops the hard R. Not the hard R you were expecting, but the other hard R. He drops it, says it, and calls everybody out on Reddit for it. So if you're watching this video from Reddit, if you're watching this in any way, shape, or form, you know this clip came from Reddit specifically. So congratulations, whether you are directly watching this on livestream fail after the fact, or going and watching a clip of this of somebody else reacting to this. Congratulations, either way, you are part of the Reddit hive mind. And first off, I gotta say, welcome everybody to the Reddit hive mind. It's a great place to be. We have so much slop everywhere. We got the beautifulness of live stream fail, where we could hear the beautiful voice of DSP calling everybody a retard. We also see a shitload of just shit posting on livestream fail. Still the political stuff that Slate 2000 wanted to get rid of. But Slate, I gotta tell you, if you could just promote, even if you're not a mod anymore, I have no clue if you're still a mod or not on this subreddit, promote DSP, please. This man is so clippable. It's actually sad how many clippable moments he does have. And also, whenever anything doesn't go his way, he always has to say, oh, it was taken out of context. It was taken out of context. Well, watching the last video, how is any of that taken out of context? It is clearly you on the same day with the same weapons that you're talking about, and then seeing the actual gameplay of said weapons on that day. If you wanted to convince people that it's not the same video, you should have worn a different shirt before you went on to your daily rap and bitched about everything. There's your lesson for you right there, Phil. But you know what? At the end of the day, the way how I see it as is, this is a person who really cannot be redeemed, unfortunately. And that's why my level of compassion for this guy is 0 at this point. He is able to work a job. He is able to work somewhere, even part-time. But the issue with him is that he's a hermit. He does not like to go out of his house, ever. And when he does, it's one day a week where I am positively sure, he looks behind his shoulder all the time in fear of the detractors and everybody going to attack him if he's seen out in public, and ooh, spooky. But here's the thing. I don't think for a second any of your detractors are going to approach you in public and bash on you in public, cause physical harm to you. Let's be real here. The internet's the internet. This kind of shit is never going to go away. But to live your life in fear to the point where you're going to be harassed in public for being DSP, nah, I don't think so. I think there's people who are much worse than you who would be harassed in public / have been harassed in public. And that's something that is awful as well. I know I said this before in one of my other videos, but if you choose to harass somebody in public, that's on you. It's not going to make you look like a badass. It's not going to make you look like a big old macho, look at me. I'm very, flexing. I'm very, I don't know why I said so much, but I hope you get my point. Be the adult in a situation, because clearly DSP is never going to grow out of being an adult. That much is obvious. I mean, hell, remember, as of recording this video, he just had his February live stream, or sorry, his February marathon. And we'll dive more into that in that video when it comes to it. But he chose to wear a Carolina Panthers jersey. And as a man who says he does not care about football, you really pick one of the worst teams to really cheer for, excluding this year after the fall of the Panthers over the past, what, like decade at this point? I'm at a loss for words sometimes with this guy. And I know I should have an idea of what I want to talk about and everything, but I'd rather just be genuine as possible in my videos. That's just me. And that's how it's always going to be. One thing I did take note of, and a big thank you to the feedback on that video as well, is kind of removing out some of these empty gaps of silence and everything, because it really does help the video flow a lot better. But here I go again. I'm just ranting on and on and on again. That's one of my guilty pleasures, and I'm very sorry if that does get annoying to some people. Just know that it happens, and unfortunately, I think it keeps me and my genuine self in place as well. So with all that being said, I hope you guys stick around for the next video on this channel with DSP. I know originally my idea was to do a weekly recap, but to be honest with you, it was a pain in the ass to even listen to this guy talk for so long and everything, and just react to every single thing. Instead, I think we're going to do a little bit of a pivot. DSP is still going to be on this channel for sure, but damn, the level of just annoyance I had to deal with this guy. With all that being said, though, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.